Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Speedrun Link's Awakening DX 100%. In the last episode, we finished up Color Dungeon, got our shiny new blue tunic, or red tunic if that's what you're into, and in this episode we are going to be making our way to Dungeon 5 with one quick detour along the way. So first off, when you exit this dungeon, you want to put on boots and bracelet. See, there would have taken a full heart of damage with red tunic. Anyway, so what we want to do is we just want to make our way down to this warp really quick. Switch over to Feather once you pick up that rock because it lets us do a little more diagonal movement. Travel over to this warp right here, and this is our detour. Is going to be coming over here. I used to actually get this heart piece a little bit later in the game, or earlier in the game, after Dungeon 4, but doing it this way is a little faster, because the saving quit will put us directly at the warp instead of at the cave that you would exit Dungeon 4 from. This is definitely not a super interesting, not a super interesting swim, but right here, this second hole, just dive here, you get the piece of heart, save and quit, and hey, we're basically done with the episode, because now the last thing we have to do is go ahead and enter Dungeon 5. So, pretty much you just want to try and optimize your movement as best you can. And just kind of mash A. This is definitely one of the least interesting segments in the game, I think. There's not really much that can happen, so there's not much to that I can really say to make this interesting. With one exception, if you are swimming and you've got a wall above you, swimming this way is actually a little bit slower than mashing your feather here. It's a very small difference, but it does make a difference. Additionally, if you wall clip, you don't want to do that because you get stuck. So make sure you're not wall clipped when you do that strat. And that's pretty much the episode already. Like I said before, this is a really short episode. Pretty much only making making this its own separate episode so that we can maintain the dungeon overworld kind of structure to this series. But that's gonna do it for the episode. Next time we are gonna take on Dungeon 5. So until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.